Thank you for tuning into the For the Love of Gaming First Impressions of Fight Night Champions. This is Smitty Smith, and I'm going to give you a general idea of what I think of EA's new game, new boxing game that's coming out, which is a sequel to their series, their boxing series. Now, the game gets released on March 1st. And I wanted to give you an idea of what you're going to be getting if you haven't already downloaded the demo. You can see from the footage here, the graphics themselves are superb. This might be the best looking Fight Night game that I have ever been witness to. I've played every single Fight Night game up to this point, including the now defunct Knockout King series. I played every one of them, and I mean I've played just about every boxing game dating back to the Atari. I have a pretty good grasp on how to play the boxing games and what to expect. Now, in the demo, you're given 4 characters: Manny Pacquiao, Miguel Cotto, Muhammad Ali, and Mike Tyson. That's 2, I think, welterweights and 2 heavyweights, just to give you an idea of the different play styles. Now, you'll see here Pacquiao and Cotto are fighting. These are 2 smaller, faster fighters. Later on, you'll see Tyson and Ali, and they're more powerful, big, slower moving, but I shouldn't say slower moving, maybe less agile fighters than these 2 here. And you can really feel the difference. The controls handle very, very nicely. The smaller, faster, more agile players certainly move that way. And the larger, heavyweight fighters move the way that you expect a heavyweight fighter to move. So, I have to give it, for my overall impressions, an A+ there. In terms of control, this time there's no haymaker button. You can't just throw, 5 or 6 haymakers and expect to win. Because you've got your left stick will lean in and out. Your right stick blocks. You could still use your right thumbstick to throw punches, but the option to throw the YBXA punches are there as well. Y and B controlling your right hand, X and A controlling your left hand, and if you push them together, you can throw uppercuts. So there's your jabs, your hooks, and your uppercuts. Now, there is a modifier. If you hold down the right bumper, it will throw a power punch. And the way this game is set up is if you start throwing punches willy-nilly expecting to land, just one hit and win the game, it's not going to happen. What you have to do is you have to read how your opponent is blocking and dodging, and then work in a counter strategy in order to defeat them. And it's really the most realistic boxing game that I have seen basically ever. Now, what we know of the story of this, because yes, there is a story, is that you, as an up-and-coming fighter, start off in prison. Now, this isn't your dad's boxing game. There aren't, the niceties thrown out, the hugging after the match, going over and bumping gloves. You're going to hear people cussing. You're going to hear F-bombs dropped. You're going to hear people saying things that you've never heard before, and I'm really glad EA took it that way, because the fighting world is really a gruesome sport, and instead of idealizing it, what they do is they make you see it for what it is, which is a fantastic addition. Further, you can see they've actually added in a referee this time to give it even more of a lifelike look, and that's really a minor adjustment, but it certainly adds to the realism. Overall, in terms of sounds, controls, visuals, the overall feel of the game, I can't see how this game is going to miss. It certainly has piqued my interest, and I am looking forward to picking it up on day 1. So hopefully I can get you guys a full review once I have that. If you ever see me online, Smitty Smith, be sure to look me up. Maybe we can play online, because this has a full online mode as well as monthly tournaments that EA is sponsoring. So it will allow us players who enjoy the all-around fighting against people to compete monthly to determine who is the pound-for-pound champion. If you're seeing this video, you're seeing it on forlogpc.com, you're seeing it on my blog, or you're seeing it on my YouTube channel. So if you're seeing it on one, be sure to check out the other two. There's certainly a lot of information on each one of those listed, and I'll make sure I put that in the description field for you. But here I will go ahead and let you finish watching my domination of Mike Tyson. Thanks, folks.
And right. Ali's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Here's our ring announcer with the results of what was a very, very good fight.
The judges have reached a unanimous decision. Your winner, the greatest of all time, Muhammad